Ooh, what's going on, guys? Sorry, I'm a little cold, so I'm gonna put my hoodie on. Um, Breaking news: Jarrell Big Baby Miller failed a drug test, failed that Vada Uswada, all that nonsense. Crazy, man. Um, so most likely he's not going to fight Anthony Joshua for what is it? The WBA, IBF, WBO heavyweight belts. Um, I just don't see it happening. I think that was supposed to happen in June. So most likely, Team AJ will probably try to find a late replacement fight. Um, I'm hearing Manuel Char, maybe Trevor Bryant, who are both WBA title holders. They got like a version of the belt, so I think Manuel Char has the like interim belt, and the other one has like the world belt because AJ's the super champion. Um, it's one of the main things I hate about the WBA. They have too many belts. So they got like four different champions. So most likely AJ's going to end up fighting the other one. So we'll just have to see what happens with that. Um, but the big baby, wow, that's crazy. Because during the build up for the fight and the press conference, he was talking crazy. Talking mad trash, talking about AJ's mom, and he was talking to how that he knows things about AJ and that he's juicing or whatever. Actually, I've heard similar things too, but nothing's proven. I've heard stuff about Pacquiao and Floyd and a lot of fighters really, but it's not true unless it's you know proven till found guilty, right? So we'll see what happens. But Big Baby, that's a huge loss for him, especially considering they weren't even boxing fans weren't even really trying to see that fight anyway, and we kind of just came to grips with it. And now that it is happening, or it was going to happen, wasn't going to be a bad fight. I think it was just mainly we just didn't know about Big Baby. We didn't know about his chin. Kind of like what I've been saying about Tito Lopez and Shakur. It's not that they're bad fighters. It's just they haven't fought anybody yet, so we don't know how good or how not good they are. So it's kind of just we don't know. So that's disappointing. Disappointing to boxing. Disappointing for American fighters, and it's just overall bad look, man. He got caught using. I'm looking at it now. GW 501516. That is the drug he got caught using. Um, Here, I'll read it to you guys. I'm on Lyft. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. I'm on liftfortheworld.org. So if you guys want to, check it out yourself, that's what it's on. And some of the benefits is it actually helps reverse type 2 diabetes in conjunction with a better diet lifestyle. Wow, that's crazy. Helps with fat loss. Wow. Altering how the body reacts to the food you eat because it spikes glucose intake. Wow, okay. So here are the side effects. Cardarine GW501516 is not a hormone. It doesn't cause heart strain, and it does aromatize into estrogen. Wow. Human studies have shown no issues when used even up to 6 months straight. Best way to use by itself, 10 to 20 milligrams a day. Major boost in endurance, fat loss. Let's see. During post cycle. Wow, so it really helps with your stamina. And people were wondering how does Big Baby, for a guy his size, he's like, 325 pounds. He actually moves pretty well for a big guy, but now we know why. He's on that juice. That's crazy. Trying to see what else does it really do. Jesus. Detoxify your liver, balance cholesterol levels, regulate blood pressure, Damn, what's this, like some Superman drug? I wonder why he. Wow. Yeah, you guys definitely gotta check it out. Lifttheworld.org. Lifttheworld.org. That's what it's called. And I guess it was they caught it during 2008 Olympics is when they first uh, caught this drug. No one knows who really made it, but that's incredible. Wow, man, drugs are tricky, man. Wow, that's crazy. Um, wow, that's just incredible, man. Sorry for the pause a little bit. Wow, so drugs are no joke, man. Especially in a combat sport, literally lives are on the line every time they step in the ring. So, this is definitely not a game. Say whatever you want about these dudes, but it's not a game out here. So, definitely unfortunate. I suspect he'll definitely get suspended, at least by the New York Athletic State Commission. So, he ain't gonna be able to fight in New York for a while. Um, Probably just not in general. No one's gonna really want to touch him. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Big Baby in his career. He might be in some real trouble, especially since he hasn't, done anything significant in the sport. And he's been caught before when he was a kickboxer. So it's not the first time he's been caught with drugs and whatnot. So that's bad luck. Bad luck for the zone. They don't have a lot of big fights in general, and now this one is barred pretty much. So the zone really only has Canelo Jacobs as one of the good fights of the year. Billy Joe versus Demetrius Andrade last year, that got canceled. Um, Triple G looks like he's fighting Steve Rolls. That's not a big fight. Um, I get it, he's on a new network and they, want to protect their investment, but at the same time, he could put him in there with someone a little bit better. I figured they wouldn't put him in there with a killer like Andrade yet, but putting him in there with a virtual nobody, that's not going to help boost your subscription. And I heard it's like 80,000. And it's almost been a year since they've been out, so that's pretty slow numbers. So DAZN's definitely got some work to do. You got most of the middle weights with a name except for Charlo, and outside of Canelo Jacobs, they're still not fighting. So gonna have to make these fights, and Canelo shouldn't have to go through all of them, or Jacobs or Demetrius Andrade. It should be like a little tournament. So we'll see what happens, man. Disappointing news. Definitely stay tuned, subscribe, like, spread the word. You guys have a good one.